You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit and make it look like Disneyland.
Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it! It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week and John will be going over his bracket with us. Fuck yeah, fuck you, Chris.
The Joker.
You guys donated all the wood. And I'd like to see you lick it. Hey, somebody's like, who was making that rubbing noise all night? I was like, oh, it was me.
Sarah, you're right, Miguel. It looks just like the Black Ranger.
Right, it does.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, TikTokers, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Talking video games right out of northern Arizona, somewhere in Washington. Once again, it is time for another show. This is season number 3, number 224, Dark Talk. And you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything, but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and today the full crew is here. Now enjoy the show.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Let's start off this week with John. What are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
I'm drinking scotch still. This is actually the last of my Ardbeg scotch that I had. And I've played Warzone, and that's it.
Okay. All right. We're going to move on down to Joe. Joe, what are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
805. 805 with lime. Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls, Rocket League. And I did turn on my Quest.
Nice.
And to go along with that, fuck you, a Chris.
Did you watch the video? Yes, apparently.
What happened? What happened?
He sent me a video for a new game that's coming out on the Quest.
It's already
and
out.
I ended up buying it.
Sweet. So nice.
So I'm downloading. It's downloading. Or it's downloaded. Sorry.
And that game is?
Kingdom's Tale?
No.
I don't remember what the fuck the name of it is. It's fucking MMO. Fucking
It's crafting.
Stardew Valley. It's Minecraft VR, but not like 8-bit though.
Yeah, and it's not really base crafting either. It's crafting a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, it's like an adventure. It's an MMO, but it's also a builder. So you're going to be in an online world with other players and building shit and adventuring.
It's Township Tale VR.
There it is.
Yep, there it
Damn.
is. Yep.
Oh, excuse me. I felt good.
Dude, the
Sounded
price
good.
point is totally worth it for all that. So
Yeah, it was like what, 19? No,
$10.
$9.
$10, yeah.
$10. And I downloaded the new pack for Beat Saber, which has like Kendrick Lamar and One Republic and
Nice.
Gwen Stefani for Ceci and Pussycat Dolls and stuff. So
Cool. Fuck yeah.
I'll be
dude.
playing some Beat Saber.
Nice. Sweet. All right. We're going to move on down to Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week?
Drinking water today. As far as what I've been playing, I finished A Plague Tale, played some Warzone, a little bit of Injustice, the OG one, and I just have to say it looks terrible. It's a 360 game. It looks terrible. And I think that's mostly it.
Cool.
What about you, Chris?
All right. So this week on my Xbox Series X, I played some Chivalry 2, a little bit of Warzone. Let's see what else. I know I played one more game on my Series X. It'll come back to me. Move on over to my Quest. I picked up Sniper Elite VR, and that is pretty fucking fun. I'm enjoying the fuck out of that game. So, it's pretty badass. It's definitely a game made for VR, for sure. It was kind of like that Medal of Honor game that I really wanted to get. But it kind of... It's for the Quest, so you don't have to play it for PC. It's built natively for the Quest. And Sniper Elite VR is a lot of fun because it's World War II. And wow, it's a lot of fun. I mean, you get a lot of dick shots on some Nazis. That's all I have to say about it. It's fun. It's fucking awesome.
Why are you aiming for the dick? Dick Hunter?
Why not?
It's fucking hilarious.
Just aim for the head.
You could shoot shoot for the head. Yeah. You could shoot for the head, pop an eyeball out. It's fucking crazy, Miguel.
This week on I'm Spare Parts, fucking OBS changed my audio input again, so that first part, nobody can hear Joe, John, or Chris.
Oh.
Fucking embarrassing.
That's all right. That happens every week.
We don't have any viewers right now anyway.
Not too much.
Yeah, you know.
And then also, I played some Township Tale. A lot of fun. Joe, just so you know, when you start playing the tutorial of that game, make sure you adjust the workbench when you're crafting your bag and stuff. That workbench is everything because it, like, the mechanics of hitting the nails into certain pieces of wood and stuff. Make sure it's, like, ergonomically correct. It's kind of weird. You have to, like, lower the bench or rotate it correctly to hammer in certain nails and stuff into whatever you're crafting. So, just...
Are you sitting when you're playing it?
I was standing when I was playing, just for the fact that when you're gathering and stuff, you have to pick up stuff, and for the grass, you kind of have to bend over. There's other stuff that you don't really have to pick up that much, but it's like you can pick up stuff and whatnot. So it's pretty cool.
Because the menu says you have to stand to play it.
I actually sat as well. It's a lot harder to play when you're sitting, and it's really funky. So.
Until you punch yourself in the knee while you're hammering something.
Yeah, you definitely need to stand for it for sure. Just for the mechanics to work properly. But
cool.
Just a little couple tips for you. Anyways, moving down to my Switch, I played some Mario Golf on that, and that is pretty much me this week. And I don't remember what that Series X game is, but Chivalry 2, that's what it was.
You said that already.
Did I say Chivalry? Then I logged into ESO. Yeah. There was something else. I don't remember then. Oh, Dark Alliance. That's what it was. Dark Alliance. I was playing that game.
Oh.
Yeah, Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. All right, cool. We're going to move on down to the news. Joe, are you ready?
No.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Okay, I don't have that many articles, but cross-play and cross-progression are in the works for Battlefield 2042, and they're going to be tested in the tech test. If you haven't signed up yet, you can sign up. I think on the EA website they have the tech test sign up. That's pre-alpha. So, also along with that, the cross-play functionality. See, watch this. Drastic. I did it.
Drastic. Hey.
Drastic.
Drax's dick?
Yes.
What? Drax's dick?
Drax.
Well, I know it's invisible. You can't see it. So anyway. So the crossplay PC, Series X or S, and PS5, and then PS4 and Xbox One players will be able to play together. So, John, unfortunately, you can play on the PC with us or buy a Series X. Yeah, still got October 22nd. Is when it
Talk
comes
about
out.
motivation.
Motivation. Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can get an S.
Nah.
So I guess those payments are from July to December. So let's see. July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's
6 months.
and you have how many kids?
3.
Exactly. Never mind.
$750 a month.
unless you opted out. If you did, that's your choice. That's on you. Anyway, so in 1 month you can get a Series X. Next up, Activision takes down the undetectable cross-platform Warzone cheat. Yeah.
Can we talk about this?
Let's talk about this. I have seen so many TikTok videos. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back on TikTok. Anyway, but yeah,
Like
I've seen so many videos.
Actually left,
Right?
Oh, you deleted the app for what? 3 hours?
I deleted the app and I went to Instagram to watch TikTok
Reels.
videos that were uploaded to Instagram.
Yeah.
He's got a problem. He's got a problem.
Anyway, Miguel, let's talk about this.
So, there's been a hack that hackers have been able to unlock all weapon skins for other players in a Warzone lobby, as well as get them level like 1,000, like that. So people are randomly leveling up and unlocking all the stuff for the weapons in Call of Duty. Activision fixed this in a couple of fucking days. However, there's still fucking cheaters all over fucking Warzone, and it's stupid. You're a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess to be specific, what?
So basically, people are getting shit for free, so they're fixing it so that they're not losing money. But they don't give a flying fuck about the people who are cheating to win the goddamn game. They only care when they're not getting that almighty fucking dollar from all the fucking skins and fucking microtransaction bullshit.
So proud you deduced that all by yourself.
Thank you. But motherfuckers don't give a shit when these fucking cheaters are ruining the game.
Can I get it? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the software itself is platform agnostic, working across PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and has leveraged features like auto-aim, auto-lock-on, and the ability to determine which weapon you are using to automatically reduce recoil and give even the best opponents no chance to counter you. So, but there's also like the hidden cheat or the hidden hack where they hide into what is it, the loot drop, the loadout drop. I've seen those before too. John, you had a question?
Did you say platform agnostic?
That's what the article says.
Interesting. I mean, it's a fancy word to say it doesn't recognize platform.
Yeah. That's what it says. Platform agnostic. Yep. Anyway, they're working on that. Forza 5. I thought this was interesting. That's why I added it into the news. But Forza Horizon 5 will use ray tracing for their audio.
How did that work, Joe?
Right. So on their YouTube channel, they recently dedicated an episode of their Let's Go show to show the audio innovations for Forza Horizon 5. And that included how the developers are using ray tracing to enhance the player's immersion in the driving experience. Oh, what?
Why are you pointing at me?
Oh,
because why not?
Oh, I forgot it's blurred out in the middle. Okay, yeah, he's flipping me out. Got it. I was like, I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
For the audio listeners, I'm wearing my shirt that has an octopus flipping people off, and the tentacles are blurred out. So I'm just showing my shirt and pointing to John.
Yes. Oh, fuck you, Chris.
There it is again.
All right. Creative director Mike Brown and lead audio designer Fraser Strachan, I think it's Strachan, I don't know. Anyway, discussed at length how the principles of ray tracing were being implemented with audio design in the forthcoming Forza Horizon 5, discussing how the game is constantly detecting objects in the world and using that feedback to deliver audio that sounds like it's really bouncing off every object at the appropriate distance and crispness. The difference in types of environments matters for audio ray tracing too, as urban settings will bounce sound in a more pronounced way, whereas foliage will result in a more muffled sound bouncing back. And it should be noted that visual ray tracing will only be coming to Forza Vista, the long-running car viewer that has appeared in the Forza series since Forza Motorsport 5. It seems that the Forza franchise is set to have a busy year. Forza 8 now has its registration open for closed beta tests, which I need to sign up for that. Meanwhile, Forza Horizon 5 will have 60 frames per second mode on the Xbox X and S consoles, ensuring that they will look the best that they can on Microsoft's consoles. November 9th, PC X1, X Series XS. Next, just leave this short. Elite Dangerous Odyssey was delayed on consoles until they fixed the PC version. So Elite Dangerous Odyssey is actually taking the simulation space flight simulation and making it like a multiplayer shooter. So you'll be able to land on planets and get out of your spaceship and shoot shit. So it's like
dope.
Real life Mass Effect, I guess, if you want to call it that. Anyway, or simulation Mass Effect. Chris,
Are we playing that when it changes?
yeah, I find it difficult because if we have to have our joysticks synced as well as our controllers, so if we land and get out, I have to like jump from joystick to controller real fast. Mm-hmm. So as long as they're able to allow that,
right. That'd be cool.
Monkey asked, how do you sign up for the beta for the previous game you were talking about?
Forza Horizon 5? Monkey,
one.
I believe it's on their website. I didn't click on the link. I was going to sign up right now, but I didn't click on the link. Let's see. History. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Forza 8 closed playtest registration is now open. Blickety blah blah blickety. Apply online. And Turn 10, actually it's surveygizmo.com. I can't send all this shit to you, but if you go to VG247 and type in Forza Horizon 5 closed beta test, there's a bunch of links that take you to that. So that's it for the news while I fill out this Forza registration.
Sweet. All right.
This has been Go Do It Yourself by Joe.
Do it.
Yeah. Quit being a lazy bitch and go do it yourself. Figure it out.
But when he asked the question, I responded, "That's a good question for Snopes-Drone."
Oh yeah, who is? Oh, that's right, yourself.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's move on down to the dates. Demonic, you ready?
Oh yeah, sure.
Demonic's dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
All right, this week, July 15th, we have Lost at Sea, PS5, Xbox XS. F1 2021, PS5, Xbox SX, PS4, Xbox One. Observer System Redux, PS4, Xbox One on the 16th. Space Jam: A New Legacy, Xbox Series S, X, and One on the 16th. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD on the Switch on the 16th. Akiba's Trip, Hellbound, and Debriefed, PS4 and Switch on the 20th. Chris' Tale. Chris has a tail.
I do. I do.
It's in a box.
PS5,
What the fuck?
Xbox Series SX,
Yeah.
PS4,
It's a
Xbox
bomb.
One, and Switch on the 20th. I think he just got swatted.
Yeah, he did.
By his son.
By a 12-year-old boy.
For the audio
This is my
listeners,
dinner.
John's son just dropped off a conspicuous box, inconspicuous
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
what do we call it? Yeah, and then it's end up his
Got
dinner.
chopsticks sticking out of it. Some pad see you.
So when you open it, it goes, meow.
Meow. Or
All of the
At the
above.
store on the 20th, Xbox Series S, X, and One. And lastly, Monster Harvest, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on the 20th. That's everything coming out this week.
thank you, Miguel.
Nice.
Yay!
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Spite of our interruptions.
Yeah.
Way to hold it together, bud. Cheers.
Oh, you know.
He just stopped talking
God
and waited for
damn
a
it,
pause in
stop.
the action.
All right. Well, it's time for the greatest segment in the world. John, are you ready?
I am ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up, step right up. Come on down. It's time for the More You Know with the Joker Drone.
So this week on The More You Know, we're going to discuss some Marvel superhero or just Marvel characters in general. So I started my research with looking up who's the fastest or the strongest person in the Marvel universe. Not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but the Marvel Universe. And then I came up with some other people, and I actually ended up finding a list of the most useless superheroes in the Marvel Universe. So I'm going to end it with that. No, I'm not on that list, Miguel.
Name more.
Yes, Miguel.
So we're doing our bracket again from someone else's outside opinion, is what you're saying.
No, we're
God
not.
Damn it, John.
No, most of these people I've not heard of. So we're discovering some new people here.
No.
So
Spider-Man's strongest.
Spider-Man's not on the list. All right. So the fastest character in the Marvel universe is somebody called the Runner. The article says his upper limit is still unknown. What?
That's what I call myself after eating Taco Bell.
But he has been recorded to run as fast as between 10,000 to 186,000 miles per hour. So they say that it looks like he's flying, but he's actually running through space. The strongest is Hercules. He at one point he pulled the island of Manhattan, which, according to the comic book, weighed 99 billion tons.
Hercules.
The smartest, Lunella Lafayette, a.k.a. Moon Girl. Yes, Joe.
To go back to Hercules, they're
Yes.
saying they want Henry Cavill to play Hercules if he comes to the MCU. Just saying. That's one of the characters that they want him to play.
All right.
They also want him to play Silver Surfer, but
He's Geralt.
Right.
He doesn't need to be anything else.
Yeah.
for now.
The smartest is Lunella Lafayette, a.k.a. Moon Girl. She's a 9-year-old genius. She also has a giant red dinosaur who she can switch brains with as her close friend and ally. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Marksman, Bullseye. Bullseye is the only one on this list I've actually heard of. Some of Bullseye's greatest hits as an assassin include slitting a man's throat with a playing card, spitting out his own tooth and driving it through another person's skull, and killing a person with a toothpick thrown through a window from 300 feet. So
Sounds like
Bullseye
that
is the best marksman.
He's one of the useless characters.
No, he's not a useless character. This is before the useless characters. This was so I started doing this looking for like the people who are best at specific things. I ended up finding a list of the 10 most useless characters.
Okay.
So after I go through the list of people who are best at their thing, then we're going to talk about the useless characters.
Is one of them Spider-Man just to piss off Joe?
You're gonna do that to trigger me, right?
Well,
I'm
you'll
gonna be all
have to wait and find out.
And then Deadpool to piss yourself off?
Yeah.
You'll be like,
So the largest is someone called the Living Tribunal. Here's a paragraph about him. Being born into existence when the multiverse itself was born, the Living Tribunal is one of the oldest and most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. The Tribunal's role is to protect the multiverse from imbalances of mystical energy or an imbalance of good and evil. The giant golden humanoid operates out of a dimension known as the Star Chamber, where it rules over a race of lesser judges known as the Magistrati.
Magistrate.
No, it says Magistrati.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Okay. Yes, Joe.
Those of you that do watch Loki, and when he went into the void, the statue of the head that had the three faces,
Yeah,
that is who you're
the
talking
Living
about.
Tribunal. Yeah.
That is a living tribunal, in case you want to reference it or Google it. Figure it out.
Google.
Why is that except
The naturally smallest character in the Marvel universe, not Scott Lang or Hank Pym, who can alter themselves to be small, but the naturally smallest is a guy
Captain
called
America. Oh,
Bug.
I'm
I'm not talking about his penis size.
Oh, okay.
Guy called Bug, who stands at 6 inches tall. Bug was a master thief from the insectivorid homeworld Caliclac, based in the Microverse. All right, so that was as far as I got until I found the list of useless characters.
Number 1, Spider-Man.
It's not. Number 1 is actually quite entertaining, I think, anyway. But all right.
Deadpool.
So, whoa, watch yourself, young
Hey.
man.
Shots fired.
Calm down, Boomer.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, number 10, Razorback. He is a dude that wears the hat. It has a hat that looks like a warthog. Inspired by reports of the East Coast's costume crime fighters, muscular trucker Buford Hollis became Razorback and established himself as a hero and minor celebrity in his native Arkansas. His powers include mutant ability to drive or pilot any vehicle, all of which he nicknames Big Pig. His headpiece is electrified, but wearing an oversized furry helmet that limits mobility and peripheral vision is not so advantageous. And let's be real, when you're in a universe with multiple characters that are capable of destroying worlds, an expert wheelman really isn't all that helpful. Number 9, NFL Super Pro. I did not know this was a thing. The 90s were full of questionable creative choices in comics. Marvel was trying to create all types of superheroes that might interest the fans, but this collaboration between NFL and Marvel was not very exciting. Phil Grayfield was a football player who suffered a knee injury. After the injury sidelines football player Phil's career, he turns to sports journalism, but sitting on the sideline isn't Phil's style. And after he witnesses a crime, he becomes NFL Super Pro, wearing an indestructible sports uniform. This character made no sense and unsurprisingly was short-lived, ending after only 12 issues. If you're wondering why Marvel would ever greenlight such a lame character, NFL Super Pro creator Fabian, not going to bother with his last name, admitted the ugly truth. His sole motivation was free NFL tickets.
I mean, this is around the time that Marvel was basically bankrupt, right? So
yeah, and selling off all their IPs. Yeah. Number 8, The Thunderer. Radio operator Jerry Carstairs developed his own costume with a built-in speaker system loud enough to shock and deafen anyone crossing his path. He stepped out and began fighting injustice as the Thunderer.
Why don't they just call him the Boomer?
why don't they just call him the Dur-Dur-Dur?
His powers basically consisted of a built-in microphone allowing him to hurt your eardrums by yelling at you. Not very exciting. He could also knock down the occasional building if he turned up the volume, but that's not a terribly effective way to stop the bad guys without hurting civilians. His adventures were limited to tales like fighting an evil, deformed dwarf who killed attractive people using Morse code.
Wouldn't you consider Banshee to be a similar character?
But Banshee could use his powers to fly. And his were actual powers, though. Like, he projected that from himself. He didn't use a speaker that he carried around with him.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Maybe he had like counterfeit DVDs under his suit too, as well.
If we're going that route, Iron Man doesn't have any real powers, and Captain Marvel can do all those things. So
Batman doesn't have any real powers.
shut
I
your
bet you
mouth.
Iron Man will
I'm
go
talking
down
about
on
Marvel.
a woman.
You go to hell. You're
if
talking
you're gonna
about Marvel.
badmouth Iron Man, I'm just gonna say Batman is not that much different. Okay,
But
all I'm
Iron
saying.
Man
I'm
will
not
go
saying one's
down. That's
better
all I'm
than
going to
the
say.
What'd you say, Joe?
I said Iron Man will go down.
He will.
Yeah. If you haven't heard, that Batman admitted that he won't go down on women, like, you know, pleasing
Too
them.
much of it. It's too dark of a space.
I don't know. He's above that, I guess. I don't know.
He's too good for that. No wonder he's single.
Yeah. So that's why everybody's clowning on Batman right now, because he doesn't go down.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't eat out women. So.
All right. Number 7, Cypher. Doug Ramsey's mutant power gave him the ability to understand and speak any language. While that is a mighty impressive skill that would definitely come in handy in globalist society, but in the superhero world, it was simply useless. Comic book readers didn't like him and wanted the writers to have him killed off. And they listened. But as we know, comic book deaths are not permanent. He was eventually resurrected. Even his new powers, advanced computer skills, and the ability to sense structural weakness in buildings continue to underwhelm.
Also, Cypher from The Matrix, right, is a shitty character, too.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the guy who
Fucking
betrayed them.
sellout.
Right?
Yep, he's a fucking
Yeah.
traitor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's toast.
Number 6, Maggot. I did not know this was a thing. This X-Men member has the unique ability of being both weird and lame at the same time. This odd mutant has a most unusual digestive system. It houses 2 slugs who are able to leave his body, eat anything they want, then crawl back into his guts, helping him grow in size, stamina, and speed. During the process, his skin turns blue and his eyes turn red. There's another
He looks
rule.
like a cool character. I'd hate to say it, but I'm looking it up on Google right now. He looks cool, but when you read it,
Does he look like Kurt Wagner?
he looks like fucking Luke Cage because he's African American, and he's got like a trench maggot, and he's got a trench coat and red pants and knee pads, and he's got like Air Jordans on, and yeah.
Okay, so there's another rule. The slugs must enter through his stomach in a meticulously precise manner to be effective. Maggot also has psychometric powers. He's able to see things from the recent past or the immediate future, and the grotesque delivery system for him to eat and gain strength takes him out of the action during critical moments. So, pretty lame.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Won't get no
Number
maggot
5.
tattoos.
Yeah. Number 5, the Phone Ranger. Right? What can you expect from a superhero called the Phone Ranger? Well, worse than what you expect. A.G. Bell. So this dude's name is A.G. Bell. Like Alexander Graham Bell, but A.G. Bell. A telephone repairman with a sense of social duty. At least his heart was in the right place. He certainly had a unique origin story. After helping a customer with a broken phone, he discovered the phone housed a distress signal from an alien race. He then used the alien technology to create a suit that gave him his lackluster abilities. While wearing the suit, Bell was able to connect with any telecommunications device in existence, enabling him to be the first responder to 911 calls. But there was a small problem. He was just an ordinary telephone repairman with no extraordinary abilities, and due to this fact, he died in the line of duty.
And he exists in Earth 616.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
Ulysses Solomon Archer. Number 4. Ulysses Archer was a character created to shamelessly promote Tyco's U.S. one-slot car toy line. He had a curious origin story that begins with the title character surviving a nasty car accident. After the accident, Archer receives experimental surgery on his cranium. This outcomes in a metal skull that gives him an extraordinary ability to pick up CB radio transmissions in his brain. With this unique gift and a tricked-out big rig, he becomes a seeker of highway justice, chasing the highwayman, a villain involved in his car accident. Oh, the highwayman, sorry. He's chasing the one guy called the highwayman. Number 3, Hindsight Lad. Hindsight Lad was part of the New Warriors, a group of teenage superheroes that were introduced in the late 80s. Carlton Lafroig was blessed with no special powers except one: the ability to analyze how things could have gone better after a failed mission. Yes, Hindsight Lad was that guy. A know-it-all who only tells you what you need to know after it's too late to be of any use. He's arguably the most punchable character in the Marvel Universe, all because of his doings, doxing his former teammates, and laundering official Avengers funds to buy himself a costume.
He's all, well, it could have gone this way if you did this.
Yeah. Well, here's what you did wrong.
Son of a...
Here's what you should have done. Fuck you, kid. All right. Number 2, Almighty Dollar. J. Pennington Pennypacker, a.k.a. the Almighty Dollar, was actually a CPA by day and costumed hero by night. He had an unusual ability to fire pennies out of his wrists. His tagline was that he can throw money at my problems. Almighty Dollar was the embodiment of the terrible creative decision made by Marvel in collaborating with the NFL.
Could you imagine
He may
him
have
at a
been
strip
named
club?
yeah, oh fuck. He may have been named the Almighty Dollar, but he sure couldn't sell comics. And the number 1 most useless superhero in the Marvel Universe is a character named Jazz.
What the heck's going on?
This character is a huge disappointment. He has no abilities, no superpowers. He's just blue. Jazz is just a blue guy who likes to rap. On top of that, he is not very good at rapping too. He eventually turned to selling drugs. He wasn't good at that either. He was eventually killed by a voodoo doll. A fitting end for one of the most cursed characters in Marvel history.
I mean, Jubilee could have been on that list too, but
Yeah, she shoots fireworks at people. I mean, Spider-Man probably should have been on that list too. Sorry. I don't actually mean it, but it was funny every time Miguel said it, so I tried to carry it through.
Only funny when I say it, not when you
I'm
say
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. I fucked it up. My bad.
It's okay,
All right.
Joe.
And that's it for the More You Know this week on superheroes and their stupid powers. Yes, Miguel.
After those painful moments that we just spent hearing about terrible characters, here's my question to you guys. Let's end that whole superhero conversation on a high note. Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlett Johansson, or Florence Pugh?
Who's
I'm gonna go
Florence
Olsen.
Pugh?
I'm gonna go Olsen too.
He froze, so I don't know what's going on over there.
He threw something too.
Joe just
You're
fucking...
going what, Chris?
Olsen.
Olsen's up there, but Florence Pugh, oh my
Okay,
god.
is Florence Pugh Yelena?
Yes.
See, thank you. Fuck you, Joe. I know you can't hear me, but fuck you anyway. Florence Pugh.
I think Joe
That's
broke his
tough-
shit.
It's a tough one all the way around, but currently I have to go Florence Pugh.
And
Yeah.
Joe just quit.
Now, Scarlett Johansson 10 years ago would have probably won that. But today, it's Florence Pugh.
Oh yeah, definitely redheads for sure, but she got me with her accent, even if it is fake.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to end the superhero conversation on a high note after all those
Yeah.
10 downers.
You're welcome.
You.
yeah,
Florence Florence Pugh. You.
All right. Well, thank you, Miguel.
Shut up, monkey.
what did he say?
She's banging Zach Braff.
So
Wait, the dude from Scrubs?
No.
Zach Braff.
the guy from Scrubs, Zach Braff. Yes.
That's what I just fucking said.
Exactly what he just fucking said.
Good
Oh,
for
hey,
Zach.
Monkey, she's got her cooking show on TikTok, by the way.
That's not her though.
That is to her.
That one that you sent me is not her account.
Yes, it is her.
No, it's not.
No, it's not her account. No, but it's a video of her
I know
cooking.
it's her. I know it's a video of her cooking, but like I said, it is not her account. Therefore, I did not follow.
So look it up and follow the real one.
Too much work.
All right. Well, on that note, we're going to move
Her
on down
account is
to
probably listed on that TikTok saying
it's
fucking
not.
whatever it is, duet with this person.
No,
Sorry.
they didn't duet it. No, they
Oh,
just
they
stole
didn't?
the video and shared it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Chris, what were you saying?
You ready for the what the fucks?
Was it fuck you, Chris?
I have what the fuck.
Hey, all right, Joe.
I also have what the fuck.
Hey, Miguel, you'll be second. All right.
And now it's time for our What the Fucks for the week.
All right, my first what the fuck. I want to apologize.
Me?
No,
Flip
it's not to you. Okay,
Me.
Chris, I'm going to ask you, Chris. I'm not apologizing to you, but
Oh.
I want to ask you, what is the name of the tight end on the Kansas City Chiefs, number 87?
Ooh, pick me.
I got it. Travis Kelce,
Okay, that is incorrect. John, what is
number
the
87.
name? No, what is the name of the tight end on the Kansas City Chiefs, number 87? John, what is his name?
It's not Kelsey.
No, I have been mispronouncing, along with the rest of the world.
Kelce.
No, the proper way to say his last name is Kels.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kels. We've been saying it wrong this whole time. So he was in an
that
interview.
goes for Jason too.
Yes, exactly. His brother, Jason Kels,
He's a lineman for
Philadelphia.
the Eagles? Okay.
Yeah, for the Eagles.
I blame the media and the analysts.
Exactly. The media, and he was on Barstool Sports, Bussin' with the Bros, and they actually asked him, how do you pronounce his last name? And he said it's Kells.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kells. That's how you
Kells.
say his last name. And they said, so everyone's been mispronouncing your last name. And he's like, yeah, we just fucking ran with it. So yeah, him and his
That's
brother
funny.
have just been running with it. So if, they mispronounce your last name like Trillo, then, or what is it?
Gallagher.
Gallagher. Yeah, just run with it. So
No.
anyway,
'Cause that's
I
what the
usually do.
telemarketers call me. Therefore, no. Fuck you.
I don't correct people on my last name unless I think they're going to have to say it again. There's a manager that he's not my manager, but he's in the same group that we're in. He still says Gallagher. I'm like, that is not my name.
it's
Did
like
it on purpose.
it's like GIF and GIF, right? Anyway, we all know it's GIF. Let's see. My other what the fuck is the traffic with all the shit going on on I-40 here in Arizona. So the dumbass ADOT decided to do 2 construction projects like within 5 miles of each other. So they're doing a bridge, building a new bridge in one part, and then they're doing a repavement project in another part. And it's just fucked everything up to where it's literally from my house to Flagstaff is an hour and a half in traffic.
What should it be?
10
5
minutes.
10
5, 10
minutes?
minutes.
Shit.
Yeah. Yes. Because of all of the truckers and all of the assholes that are trying to get around traffic and create more of a slow, whatever. But fuck the ADOT. I can't stand. And they sent out a statement saying, suck it up. There's nothing that we can do about it because they have to do construction within certain temperatures. But during this summer so far at night, the temperatures have been decent for them they've been within the range that they need to work at, but they don't want to work at night. Fucking lazy fucks. And last but not least, yeah, my other what the fuck TikTok. What the fuck? I can't.
Oh, that you're back? I just can't quit you.
I can't. I'm sorry. I had to go back. I re-downloaded TikTok, and I've been on TikTok, so fucking A, I'm on TikTok. So, Miguel.
My what the fuck? Joe, what the fuck side of TikTok did you end up on? Jesus Christ. The shit Joe has been sending us?
There's only one side of TikTok that you can be on, and it's the dark side of TikTok. Without going to the dark...
There's the overly fucked up side.
He's in the
Well,
dark
without
web.
being in the dark web, it's just the dark side of TikTok. I'm sorry, but that's where I'm at.
No, I have dark web content on my TikTok, and it does not look like the shit that you fucking send us.
Hey, there's actually shit that I have said not interested. I don't want to see this anymore.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
You do that
click
on
on
God's?
I wish, but you can click on it and you can say not interested. I don't want to see this shit. I mean, I've seen people killed, I've seen animals killed, and it's
Oh
like,
my
nah, I
God.
don't want to see this shit anymore.
Man, you really are on a fucking dark side of TikTok.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Joe, you need to delete it, and you need to get back to the fucking Lady
You need to go see
D.
a priest and get some holy water.
Nah, I wouldn't go
splashed
that
on you or
far.
something.
You'll be fine.
Nah,
You'll be fine. You don't need to go that far. You need to get back on the Lady D TikTok and the cosplayers TikTok, because I'm not.
Well, no, that's what I've
appreciating
been
you're sending
doing.
me.
I've been purposefully like searching Star Wars cosplay. I found the Darth Talon TikToker. I followed her. I've liked all of her videos. So my For You page or my FYP is like starting to correct itself. So I'm seeing more cosplay stuff. So
Go back to the
Yeah.
nastiness. Yeah, get out of the dark web, man.
no, there was some nastiness stuff going on.
Oh.
Not like death and destruction, but some nasty shit happening. And I was just like, yeah, like that Minecraft cartoon I sent you guys.
There is a crazy ass storm right outside my garage. It just sounded like a bomb just went off. Hopefully it recorded that, but wow.
I didn't hear anything. You just farted, that's all.
Yeah, I did. Had a burrito
Yeah.
earlier.
You had a bomb in your pants. But yeah, that's my other what the fuck. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. John
All right, so
or Miguel?
Yeah,
excuse
Miguel was
me.
second.
My
You
bad.
said
I'm
Miguel
you
was second.
fucking piece of shit.
so sorry.
If you guys recall last week, I was blaming this sweet little dog for some shit being destroyed.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to take that back. I'm so sorry. It wasn't her. So the following day, it was not her.
Is the calm dog.
Oh, we can't see the black dog. We just see the brown dog.
She's right there.
Yeah, it's in the shadows. Tell her
Oh,
to
okay,
smile
so
or do
I
something.
thought you said you were blaming Kratos.
You can't be
No,
right.
last week I said I was not blaming him because I was finding the stuff on the middle of the floor and he's always under the bed.
Got it.
So, like the day after the last podcast, smile.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
There's somewhere.
Get your flashlight.
I
Shine it
still
on
do it.
her.
There she is.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
My couch isn't even black. Anyways, I threw her in her crate when I left like the following day. And I came home and TV remote was on the floor and chewed up. So process of real elimination, she didn't do it. She was locked in her crate. So now anytime in the house, he gets locked in the crate and isn't allowed to be out. And we're also working on not being allowed under the bed anymore. So someone raising their hand. Joe, is that you?
Yeah, what if you have like ghosts that are chewing up your remote?
Well, then I feel bad that they're here alone with those ghosts all day.
What if it's you? Like, yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, it's me while I'm not at home.
What if you're
yeah. I've seen people on Ambien. So, are you taking Ambien? Because I've seen some crazy shit.
Wait,
No, this is happening when I leave my house, not when I'm fucking asleep or anything, Chris.
oh, I was gonna say you'd be sleepwalking, chewing on the fucking.
Wait, leaving his house.
Chewing on his
Maybe you're
remote to sleep.
dreaming that you're going somewhere, and you're actually like in the middle of the floor.
Going to work isn't a dream, it's a nightmare.
Oh my god!
It's funny. Yeah.
Another what the fuck. This is by no means a bad thing, but it is definitely a what the fuck. The most recent episode of Rick and Morty definitely, well, yes, it was fantastic, but it definitely tries to cross some lines that I don't know if TV should be trying to cross, but I appreciate it for sure. And I'm sure we'll talk more about Rick and Morty later, but yes, Joe finally caught up, and it's about goddamn time. I've been telling you. It is.
I've had
it is
time
one of-
because everybody else wants to watch stupid shit, so I'm like, I'm watching the shows and I want to watch.
It is fantastic.
Nice.
John, Chris,
John.
Nope,
No?
got nothing.
I got one this week, folks. It's my internet company. It was a little weird trying to figure out what happened to my internet. Went down all day today, and I was wondering what the fuck. So I sent a message out to my tech, because you're able to text our techs here, and I sent out a message to him, and he says it looks like Sentry. This is the exact text that he sent me. I'm going to read it right now. He says, looks like CenturyLink seems to have screwed up on our routing, and they are a monopoly, and Verizon and AT&T, we all just have to put up with it, as they just are the only fiber provider for fiber in the area. We are working on it, and I hope to find a workaround, as we hope to open a ticket with them. So they're pretty much saying CenturyLink is like controlling everything, and that's crazy in my opinion. What the fuck? Joe?
Even Chris's internet will go down, but Batman won't. Damn.
But bum. Nailed it.
So just to clarify, Chris,
Yeah.
so it's not saying that they're controlling everything. It's more so saying that it's the only option, which that is the only option you
It
really
is.
have. But yeah,
Well, I mean, it's just weird because they're not CenturyLink. They're Hospitality Wireless, but they're saying that since now that CenturyLink's bringing fiber in our town, they have priority over their routing. So that's kind of fucked up.
I'm looking to the stars, people.
Yep, that's what I told Jackie. I said I'm going to do Starlink. Like, fuck that. I'm doing Star. I already told Jackie. She's like, she's down to cancel. I just,
So
hopefully I can
just
argue to get out of the agreement that I signed for it. But go on, Joe.
just to clarify, okay, Starlink is $100 down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once they get all of your information and they see like the satellite path and everything for where you live, they develop a cell for you. Okay. And they program the dish. They send you a dish, they send you a modem, they send you everything that you need to hook it up at your house. But the initial costs are $100. Okay. That goes toward the price of the service.
Mm-hmm.
After the 100, once all of your products are together, it's another $300 to $400 for all the equipment.
Okay.
But then after that, it's only $100 a month for internet, up to 150. I think they said it's 150, which is like
Megabits per second?
triple of what I have now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I could do anything I want.
Once I get Starlink, yeah, we can fucking stream. We can fucking have Oculus porn going while we're streaming and
Yes.
fucking whatever, podcasts and kids watching Netflix and in-laws in the other room, whatever.
Yeah.
We can do all of it. So
Hey, Miguel, what's your download speed? Because mine's 400.
it's about 400.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I mean,
then can I ask how much you guys are paying a month for that? Just the internet part, not like with
I don't
the
have
cable.
cable.
I don't know cable either.
like $80.
$76.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm in a rural area
Me
where
too.
it's not like a city.
Yeah.
Chris is technically in the city, but it's a shitty city.
No, it's
we
rural.
drove to Williams.
It's rural.
Williams is not a city.
It's rural.
Williams is a town.
Technically, it has its own post office and it has its own zip code.
There's a town out on Highway 2 east of here where it's literally there's only a post office. That's the only fucking thing there is a post office.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
agree
a
with
city.
John.
That's a village.
Okay, Chris is in a village then. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm down.
Miguel.
He's the village people.
I have a
Jinx?
so what I'm paying for my internet, which is gig, quote unquote, $68.49. But I think I somehow talked them into giving me a $10 credit for a year. So it's been about a year. So it may go up $10 this month. But I did the price for life, and $68.49 a month for a gig.
Mine's not a gig. Mine's max of 400.
Yeah, by the time Belmont or Williams sees a gig, I'll be fucking toothless and in diapers or dead.
I'll be on 5G before then, because 5G is going to come here way before fucking you get a gig in Williams.
So I'm wireless on my computer right now. I'm not hardwired, and my wireless is pretty shitty on my computer. It's 159 right now, but I know if I'm hardwired, I usually get 400.
And they advertise a gig for you, but you're only getting 400? Oh, no.
I mean, if you read the fine print on any of the internet services, it says that is the maximum speed, and you are likely not going to get that speed.
Well, right.
That's the max that it's capable of.
It also depends on how the system is hooked up in your neighborhood. Because what I learned the last time I had the Century Flux come out to my house was that I'm on a loop system. So from the main box, which is like a block away, there's 3 or 4 other houses. So it goes from the box to house 1, from house 1 to house 2, house 3, house 4. It doesn't go from the box to house 1, from the box to house 2, from the box to house 3.
Yeah, it loops.
So it's a loop system.
Mm-hmm.
So for every house that's in between yours and the box is how much loss of signal you're going to get. So you pay for, like right now, I'm paying for 30, I think is the highest that I can get for DSL.
Mm-hmm.
And I might get 20. Maybe. I'm averaging like 14. 14 or 15. And if I'm plugged in, it surges at 25, but then it drops back down. I mean, there were nights where the shit was surging at 80. I was installing something on my Xbox, and I was watching it, and it said 80, and then it dropped down to like 5. And then it dropped back, or it went back up to 40, and then dropped back down to 2. And it was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. Regardless, the United States internet is garbage compared to what the other side of the world has anyways. So
I know. We have the worst internet.
it's garbage.
Depends on what part of the other side of the world, but yeah.
We're not third world country here, Miguel, but you know what I'm talking about. Like,
We have worse internet than India. We have worse internet than Korea. We have worse internet than probably even Thailand. Shit. I don't know.
all that
But
Asia.
which Korea are you talking about? Because
Both of them. Well,
communist-
South Korea. Sorry. South.
Communist Korea doesn't allow people on the internet.
Exactly. That's what I meant, South Korea. Anytime I reference Korea, North Korea, to me, it doesn't exist, but whatever.
Miguel.
So to correct on my current speed, on my phone, 421 with an upload of 50.
Yeah, that's about what mine is.
Yeah. Bravo.
I have technical what the fucks to go along with that.
Okay, go on.
So, a month ago, I got a replacement phone because I had a cracked screen, which we talked about on the podcast, blah, blah, blah. And I got my replacement phone. I got it activated. I have had Sprint for 15 years. Which now is T-Mobile. They put a T-Mobile SIM card in my device, my replacement device, and my service has been absolute shit. My power went out on Friday for a few hours, and so I didn't have a Wi-Fi. My internet service, it was non-existent on my phone. Zero service on my phone. It was terrible. So hopefully I'll get a credit. They're supposed to call me when the next billing cycle goes and tell me how much they're crediting me. But yeah, it's fucking stupid if it doesn't get fixed. And I went to the store and they're blaming it on work being done on the towers, and there's nothing the store can do about it. And best thing I can do is call customer support and complain to them and get a credit, and hopefully they'll fix the towers that they're working on faster. But my whole thing is I've been on Sprint towers for up until I got this new SIM card, and I had no issues. So fucking figure it out before I go to Verizon.
Verizon is better,
It is.
but it's more money.
It is.
I never had a problem with Sprint. I never had a problem with Sprint. Fucking T-Mobile is garbage right now.
See, I went from Sprint to T-Mobile before they merged because I didn't know they were merging, and my service was better.
As T-Mobile?
Yeah. Still not Verizon, but it was better. It was also a lot less money. And I get free Netflix.
I get free Hulu with ads.
Cool. You guys, any other what the fucks? No?
Oh, last week I rode my motorcycle to work, and sometime between leaving my house and getting to work, my rear brake stopped working.
Oh, the one that you just fixed?
Yeah, you just replaced the line, right?
Yeah. Wait, did I talk about that last week?
Last week, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind.
I thought they went out again.
Yeah, me too.
Still good. Sorry, I forgot I talked about that last week. That was Wednesday when that happened.
Nice. All right, so no other what the fucks. We're going to move on down to rando shit. You guys have any rando shit this week? Yes. Joe, go ahead, buddy.
All right, one, thank you, what is it, Chalice Collectibles. I got my Darth Maul.
Nice.
The Star Wars Rebels Darth Maul with the darksaber and his lightsaber. So I have that and the metal legs. Lieutenant Dan Darth Maul. I got that one.
Lieutenant Dan. New legs. New legs.
Also,
Lieutenant Maul.
Yeah, Lieutenant Maul. I also got my other half of my birthday present, which was the Thrawn trilogy, which is canon for books. So I got the Thrawn book. I also have when Thrawn is a child. I have that trilogy, which I'm reading right now. Then I got Thrawn Treason, and then Thrawn Alliances.
Nice.
So I got that, and I can't wait. I'm excited to read it because Thrawn is going to come back full effect. For the future of Star Wars. Also, rando shit. I got my legendary cash from BioWare. So thank you, BioWare. This is a legit, like, fucking helmet. And it's got, like, lights and everything. So it's got the Renegade. Where's the switch? There it is. So it's got the Renegade lights and on the back, too. And then it's got the Paragon lights.
Well, that's dope.
For Mass Effect. So it's fucking legit. I pre-ordered it. I got it. It came with, like, also a lithograph, 2 lithographs, a pin, and a steelbook that was empty because it didn't come with the game. But I have the steelbook for Mass Effect. And then also I have on the way from BioWare is the actual Omni tool or the blade. So the orange holographic blade is coming as well. So looks like Halloween. That's all I'm going to say.
Dope,
Fucking,
dude.
I might be Shepard for Halloween, which I kind of resemble him if I let my hair grow out a little bit. But yeah, so that was my rando shit. Other than that, Black Widow, yes, thank you. Bad Batch, yes, thank you. And Loki, fuck yes, thank you. Rick and Morty, hallelujah. Holy shit, where's the Tylenol? But yeah,
Nice.
that's all I got.
Any other rando shit for Miguel?
No, I thought we were going to go a little more in depth into Rick and Morty, but
We can. I was just going over the shit, random shit that was going on, but I'd love to go into depth with Rick and Morty. But none of the other guys have seen it, so it's just me and you, Miguel.
I've been trying to convince them.
Well, I mean, if I have time, I'll definitely watch it.
I think it's definitely, this new season is
internet.
definitely worth it. They are pushing, like, there's that fine line, like, South Park has always been right there.
Mhm.
Simpsons have been kind of here. Family Guy is kind of like there. This is like Rick and Morty is up here.
Nice. That's where it needs to
And
be.
they're getting away with it. And it's just
It's a
Like, I
cartoon.
didn't think the last season was that great. Like, I thought they
No.
were reaching for stuff, but they have come back with a vengeance, and just like each episode is very different, but they're all so good in their own ways. Like, I really appreciated the episode where Morty's going through the portal to get the wine, Joe.
Yep.
And like the time difference between the two worlds is so drastic that each time he goes through the door, it's like eons later, thousands of years later, and they have a war with Morty, and it's fucking great. This week's episode, there's a lot of sperm all over the place, and
has to do with horses and sperm. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's fucking. Oh my god, yeah. And I like how they're developing Summer. She's just not the annoying sister anymore. She's actually has somewhat of a role in this, like, you know, Rick's like, fuck you, Morty, I'm taking Summer, my favorite grandchild.
All right, Grandpa Rick, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. She wants to do all the drugs and have all the sex and stuff. But yeah, it's awesome. Absolutely recommend the new season of Rick and Morty. Absolutely. There's only 4 episodes, but it's great.
Nice.
Oh, if you guys want to go, I can fly you over there. Okay, let me go ask if he wants to go. He said he can't go.
Yeah, he said he can't go. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, I can't talk enough good things about Rick and Morty. It's disturbing, but it's a good disturbing. You know, you need a good disturbing in a way. I almost wish it was like on HBO Max or on Netflix to where it could push that limit, kind of like what Big Mouth did. You know, Big Mouth really pushed. I mean, you got Rick and Morty, and then you got Big Mouth. You know, so
well, I think Rick and Morty is pushing the limit, similar to Big Mouth, just not as graphically inappropriate as Big Mouth is.
I think it's smarter. It's like what they're doing makes sense, like on an educated like level, scientifically. With Rick and Morty, it's always like scientific portals and reality and stuff like that. That, you know, they stay on that. Big Mouth is just stupid, you know, like puberty and life and shit going through that. But it's silly. But Rick and Morty is more intellectual. It's kind of like comparing The Simpsons to Futurama. Futurama was so much funnier based on science and nerds and intelligence, whereas Simpsons was just like, eat my shorts, you know, that kind of shit. But and they could tell the future.
Yeah, season 4, in my opinion, is the best season of Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
even though currently they've only released 4 episodes, each one has been fantastic.
Nice.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
The replacement families, or the
what
are they called, Joe?
I don't remember, but it's like they're clones. They're and it's just a
decoys. Decoy families.
The decoy families, yeah.
The decoys make decoys. The decoy family.
Yeah, each episode is kind of like a mindfuck.
Planet Tina, that whole episode is pretty great. Making fun of Captain Planet. Yeah. It's all over the place, but it's really enjoyable. They pack a lot of content into the very short episodes because they're like, what, 20, 30 minutes?
Yep.
I'm like, that felt like it was an hour-long episode.
And then you have to watch after credits for every episode. You have to, because it brings closure to the episode. Every single one. So.
Nice.
I did want to talk about, there was a theory that was posted, of course, on TikTok where they talked about the inclusion of Ahsoka and Grogu and how there's 2 different timelines now. So the sequel trilogy, let me rewind. If you've seen Rebels, at the end of Rebels, Ezra saves Ahsoka from being killed by Vader. Okay? By doing that, that creates a timeline that Mando is in, which I agree with. Because Mando meets Grogu, Mando saves Grogu from being stolen by the Empire, blah, blah, blah. Okay, rewind. It says, say Ezra doesn't save Ahsoka. Okay, Ezra doesn't save Ahsoka. She's killed by Vader. That means that the Empire gets a hold of Grogu. Palpatine then clones himself and becomes Snoke because he has Grogu's DNA. So he's able to clone himself, which then creates the sequel trilogy. So in Mandalorian's timeline, we are possibly looking at another different sequel trilogy, which I'm happy about, because that will satisfy both boomers and Gen Zers or whatever cancel culture's versions of Star Wars. But they need to hurry up, because unless they're going to digitally put in Princess Leia, or maybe she actually dies. That's how the new trilogy is written, where she dies. But they need to hurry up before Harrison Ford kicks the bucket and Mark Hamill kicks the bucket to get those characters back into the new trilogy. And they also said that rumor had it that Brie Larson was working with Disney to become Mara Jade, who is Luke Skywalker's wife in the new trilogy. So Mara Jade wasn't in the sequel trilogy, which is the one with Rey and Finn and Kylo and stuff like that. But Brie Larson is working with Star Wars and Disney to become Mara Jade, who is Luke Skywalker's wife in the new trilogy.
And Sebastian Stan is Luke?
Yeah, Sebastian Stan could possibly be Luke, and Brie Larson could be Mara Jade, and it would be a badass trilogy if they were to make it, and it's going to be the greatest. It'll be. I think if they do this correctly, this next trilogy, if Favreau and Filoni make it, it will be greater than the original trilogy, in my opinion, if they do it right. So. Cool. I'm yeah. Miguel.
Done with that topic?
Yeah, I'm done.
I know Joe's seen Black Widow. John's seen Black Widow. Chris? No, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. No.
Sorry. First off, let's talk about the new iteration of Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
And the credits. The intro credits for Black Widow. That really iteration, that iteration of that song is fantastic. And across TikTok and the internet right now, everyone is unanimously agreeing that it is the best intro credits of any Marvel movie thus far. It gives a lot of context. At first, I don't know if you guys felt this way. I mean, I knew it was Black Widow, but the whole introduction pre-credits, that was a very long sequence, and I was kind of like, when is this going to lead to something, Joe?
Just throwing in there real quick, did you know that the young actress that played Natasha was actually Mila Jovovich's daughter?
That makes sense.
I didn't know that.
I can see that.
Yes. So Mila Jovovich's daughter plays Natasha Romanoff in the Black Widow movie. So I was like looking at him like, man, she looks awfully familiar. So, yeah. So that was just a little tidbit. If you didn't know, the more you know.
Well, Chris is gone. I was a little disappointed that Taskmaster ended up being a woman.
How sexist of you.
Well, it's not that, but in the comics, Taskmaster is not a woman.
I know.
So what you mean to say is you were disappointed that Taskmaster ended up not being the original character. Even if they did a gender swap, they just kind of threw that in there to
they
make
gave it a backstory that didn't exist in the comics.
It's a different timeline. It's a multiverse. You gotta. I'm serious.
What's doing your timeline?
Well, with the Loki shit going on, if there's a female Loki and Loki's falling in love with the female version of himself, how narcissistic is that? Why can't there be a female Taskmaster?
Well,
I'm just saying, there's going to be a female Thor.
That's not John's point.
I know.
John's point, okay.
I know what his point is, but I'm just saying, just to kind of open his mind a little bit to where maybe the male version of Taskmaster is in a different universe, which could include Deadpool.
Taskmaster,
I don't know.
That I read about in all of the Deadpool comics and the interaction that Deadpool had with them. I was looking forward to seeing that Taskmaster, and I did not get that Taskmaster.
You may get that in the future.
Yeah, so that's why I was a little disappointed.
I was disappointed with the teenage Peter Parker. I was disappointed with that because I grew up with Peter Parker not being a teenager but being like a college student, you know, 20, 30, you know, no, 20-year-old something superhero, and then here comes Tom Holland, and it just accepted it, where it's like, okay, cool, but that's this universe. If they're opening up the possibilities for a multiverse, who knows? I mean,
but Taskmaster isn't some chipped created being. That's his it's his superpower. It's not something that somebody did to him. That's his superpower. And so in the movie they changed who Taskmaster is. And that's all I'm saying is I wanted to see the original Taskmaster, and that was just a little disappointing for me, but it's still a great movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I could totally see them redoing that.
Yeah.
I mean, without too many spoilers, I mean, the future is whatever Marvel wants it to be. If there's something that the audience didn't like, they can just fucking fix it now. They can just change it.
That's what I said about Star Wars. It was any time you introduce portals, time travel, multiverse, it opens up possibilities, endless possibilities. So we know for sure that Marvel's planning a Fantastic Four, but with the current events with Loki, fucking Ant-Man, fucking Doctor Strange, you know that there's possibilities that leave the books open and how they're going to introduce the X-Men. Because we know that's next. That's the next phase.
What?
I mean,
Deadpool.
I think...
Well, they've already confirmed Deadpool 3 is coming.
Yeah, but is it in the MCU?
We don't know yet, but that's the thing. All it takes is fucking Doctor Strange or Spider-Man to come in and say, hey, or fucking even Loki shows up and says, guess what? We're correcting this.
I thought they did say it was in the MCU. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not literally, but I don't know. Black Widow, I think at this point, that was one of the other what the fucks that I was going to talk about was, as far as critics go, don't listen to any of them. They shat on Black Widow. They said it was too little too late, or too big too late. I don't know what the fuck they said. That's what IGN said, but fuck IGN. I think they're just they're doing this for clickbait. They rated like these games so low, but they're actually good games. They rated movies so low, but they're actually good movies. I mean, Black Widow's a great movie. That's what Scarlett Johansson said herself. She was like, hey, this is what I've been looking for. I needed closure, and I got it.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted. So it's a great action movie. It's her backstory, her origin story. Why the fuck not? It's a good action superhero movie.
Yeah, I mean, I never anticipated the Black Widow movie being as good as it was.
Right. She never had any credit up until this point. Like, she never had, like, validity or any, like, I don't know. Her character never carried any weight. She was always a background character. Now she's just like, you know, maybe second to Florence Pugh. But anyway.
Well, I mean, they established... sorry, John. They established so many additional characters for the MCU within this movie as well.
Yeah, they did.
I do think it was very important how they did establish Natasha Romanoff as why she's a badass and how she has the abilities that she has. And they did in the movie, they did make the distinction between the mind control versus the basic mind fucking is what she got versus what the new version is without giving away too much.
Right.
So I did really enjoy that. The backstory and them really setting her up for being the badass that they showed in all the other movies without any story to why she's a badass.
Right.
Yeah, and I just want to talk about the MCU overall. There is so much fucking content now. I mean, you go back and you look at the older, like, Phase 1, Phase 2, and they were just microscope of these are the characters, is what's going on. But now with all the TV shows and them being all in the same universe with the movies, I mean, you have all these shows throwing in all these characters. Monica Rambeau, Jimmy Woo, you have Agatha, you have
US Agent.
US Agent, yeah, that guy. You have all these characters that are being Zemo's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
That this universe is just fucking exploding. There's going to be so much going on that it's may or may not be very difficult to keep track of everything that's going on with all the stuff that's being released. Because Agatha's going to play a role in the future. Yep. U.S. Agent's going to play a role in the future. Monica Rambeau. But you still have the core characters from all the movies that have already gone through. Joe.
There was also another theory on TikTok. I know I shouldn't go down this rabbit hole, but there's also the Thunderbolts possibility of a movie in the next phase, which consists of U.S. Agent, Black Widow's sister, the Red Hulk, who was the guy that was hunting Natasha at the beginning of the movie. He looked kind of sickly, but what ends up in the comic books is he injects himself with the super serum and he ends up turning to the Red Hulk. So the Red Hulk could be in the next phase of the Thunderbolts. You know, like I said, U.S. Agent, Red Hulk. Val is like trying to create her own Avengers, so to speak, her own group, and they're called the Thunderbolts. So look it up. I don't know. It's somewhat staying similar.
I thought the Red Hulk got exposed to gamma radiation, and that.
Well, maybe he does get exposed to gamma, but that's after he's injected with the super soldier serum. So he's injected with the super soldier serum, and then he gets exposed to the gamma radiation, which turns him into the Red Hulk. So I'm all for it. They're doing a good job. I'm hoping that they're doing a lot of thought process into this. And then, like I was talking with Miguel before the podcast, I'm not going to spoil it, but with the Loki finale, it can open and also close a lot of the loops and unexplained questions with the next Spider-Man movie, the Quantum Mania with Ant-Man and the Wasp. It also could throw in Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, you know, and it's going to be a masterpiece, all of it.
All good things are coming. All good things are coming.
And hopefully they deliver tie in the Fast and Furious group.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Family. Well, they also talked about, so it's been confirmed that Abomination from The Incredible Hulk, 50 years ago, appears in Shang-Chi.
Yep.
And the other speculation is that he is in part of that team rather than Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Because, we already have She-Hulk coming.
Right.
So
who's playing She-Hulk?
I'm trying to think of what's her name. The girl from The Good Place. The Indian, tall Indian lady. I can't think of her name. The Indian actress. She was in The Good Place with Kristen Bell, TV show with Ted Danson. She's in that, but she plays She-Hulk. So good things are coming. Also, you got to take into consideration you have Blade, and like Blade is always fighting vampires, and also Mobius. Not Mobius from Loki, but Morbius. Sorry, Morbius from Spider-Man universe. He's getting his own movie, which is Jared Leto. He gets his own movie. Blade gets his own movie. So how does that going to tie in together? So you're looking at, we might not see the X-Men until the next phase.
Moon Knight.
There's Moon Knight. Yeah. Who is Isaac, the Poe Dameron from Star Wars.
Is that who's playing him?
Yeah.
Poe. Yeah, I heard about that.
Fucking giant Disney family. Jesus Christ.
I know. And then Disney announced that they're no longer doing large contracts for the actors. I think in part because it was also giving away what actor was going to be in, which kind of, in my crazy mind, would like to see Robert Downey Jr. come back as Iron Man. I would like to see Chris Evans come back as Cap. I would, because I think that the old Cap was probably a Skrull. So I don't know. That's just my theory, because in the comic books, that's what happened. Was the Cap that happened was actually a Skrull that was just mimicking Cap, but then the real Cap comes back because they took him out of the ice and they took him into space, kind of like what they did with Nick Fury. They took Fury into space, so I'm assuming that Cap's in space as well. So there's a lot that can happen. Punisher needs to come back, come into the MCU, as well as Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider needs to be in the MCU. So the future is looking good. So buy Disney stock while you can.
So much stuff.
We're gonna be old people.
It's overwhelming.
Like pretty in the future, like all Marvel movies is just gonna be like, oh, a senior night at the Marvel movies.
Marvel movie a week.
Yeah. So
Got my teeth.
that's not how it happened.
John will,
Can't have popcorn no more.
John's
gonna have his Deadpool Bible. He's like, no, damn it, no.
He'll still be like, fuck you, Chris.
And it'll still be Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I remember back in my day they fucked up Taskmaster.
Look at page 52. It's Taskmaster. It's like, man, he's not a woman. He's got a penis.
Girlfriend. He has a girlfriend in one of the comics.
Hey, women can have girlfriends.
Yeah. Nowadays, back in my day, they couldn't. Yep. You guys got any other rando? I have buying.
Florence, you.
What?
Sorry. I said Florence, you.
Florence P.U.
I've been buying some shit. So I
Oh,
got the Kyler Murray
does it
helmet
stink?
right over there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got a Cardinals logo on it. Of course,
oh
it
my
stinks.
God.
Yeah, so I got that, and then I
Sorry,
also.
Chris, couldn't resist.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. Keep talking shit. It's all good. I got a signed Daniel Stern Funko Pop that's coming my way. It's Marv, the character Marv from Home Alone. So I've got that signed. So I'm going to get myself a neon protective case from Amazon, LED display case. It'll be cool. Let's see what else. I bought my brother
Where'd you get that from, Chris?
Pristine
curious.
Auction. Pristine Auction.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've been getting some gifts for people too. That one was for me, but I got my brother a couple of card sets from Michael Jordan that are rated PSA rated 9s that are actually old cards that he used to have that weren't rated, but now he has some that are rated, so that'll be pretty cool. And then he also got a bunch of other cards that are not rated, but they're really good cards, like a Jerry Rice card that we got in. So they give you like a bunch of random cards and stuff, and possibly signed stuff as well. But I got some really good Jerry Rice cards, a Shaquille O'Neal card, a Scottie Pippen card, and a couple other ones that were, can't remember, but some old-timer baseball players as well, that if I were to get them rated, they'd be roughly around $90 a piece. So,
Nice.
and you can get ratings for like, I think it's like 20 cards for $20 or $50 or some shit like that. So it's pretty awesome. But let's see what else. I got some other shit too. Oh, I got a Buda Baker signed jersey as well, right here. Got that guy. So yeah. So I mean, I've just been getting some stuff. That one I'm gonna try to flip though. I'm gonna get a frame and print out his stats and get the frame with like the 2 pictures on the side and whatnot and make it look really
Frames
nice.
ain't cheap, buddy.
$100 Amazon, already found it. A solid one too. So yeah.
Miguel.
What's up?
Did you order your son's jersey?
No. I'm not ordering a Suns jersey. I don't need to sport that. But I did get a Kyler Murray jersey. I already have it here already, but I'm not going to wear that till the game. But yeah, that's pretty much. I've just been buying some shit. It's Pristine Auction is awesome. I'm going to stop for a little while because I've been spending some money, so it's a little pricey.
That's what they all say. It's like Joe with TikTok.
You're gonna be back.
It's like Joe with Rick and Morty yesterday. I can guarantee you, he was like, "I'm just gonna watch an episode."
No,
Yeah.
I watched the first 2, and then last night I watched the second 2. So I was like, I'm gonna catch up.
Nice.
So. You're gonna go back.
Sweet. You guys got any other chit chatter, video game chat, or anything to talk about before we close up?
I thought you did. You said you had something for Rando.
It was just we could look at that real quick. I didn't have the stats up, but actually I kind of know it by heart anyways.
Oh, the
but
state.
yeah,
Sorry.
I was just gonna pick the number one state in the United States for our top listeners. Do you guys have a state in mind?
Hawaii.
Nebraska.
Nope.
Alaska.
No.
Oh, we're just. I thought it was one guess each. Okay.
Yeah, you already did your one guess.
Arkansas, Alabama.
No.
I mean, everyone already did their one. So.
All right, good. It's Pennsylvania.
I don't know. I don't. Apparently, in school, kids learned all of the states in like some sort of song version. I don't know if you guys did that, but I don't know what it is.
Pennsylvania.
I learned it. I don't know it.
I had these things called pencil boxes growing up. I don't know if kids have them now, but I had a pencil box that had all of the states on it, and I had to look at it every day. So that's how I kind of memorized the states.
Ah, gotcha. Cool.
I'm a boomer, I guess.
Okay, boomer.
There you are.
So yeah,
boomer.
Pennsylvania
millennial
is number
boomer.
one. They're actually they have the most downloads out of all of them, and then second is Washington.
Washington.
Yep. So John has about 26 or 27 friends over there that are downloading our podcast. So
I mean,
Thanks,
also
Joe Emmel.
Nigel's mom to let everyone know.
I didn't know I knew that many people.
yeah, well they really like you. So
Sweet.
they're
Hey,
probably,
Joe.
Like me.
I think
Yes.
they're your only fans, but
Probably.
That's just Tucson. Sorry.
yeah, it's only one in
What,
Tucson.
Miguel?
Nothing.
You said, "Hey, Joe."
I said they hate Joe though.
Oh, they hate Joe. I just said thank you, Joe Emmel. Are you talking about this Joe, or are you talking about Joe Emmel?
No, I'm talking about you.
You're talking about
Oh,
They-
me.
they hate
Oh,
you
they hate me.
In reference to Joe Emmel, can't stand you sometimes.
Oh,
He just wants
yeah,
to
No,
know.
he doesn't
it's-
hate him. They would be
No.
great friends. They just wouldn't agree
Hey.
on anything.
That's
Hey
right.
Joe, hey Joe, who are those goats that are going to be on the Madden cover?
I only see one goat, and that's Mahomes. So
There's a
I
big-
see some
Okay,
old.
you
some-
cannot.
There's a
He's,
some
big
old
he's
fuck and a
not
little
done
goat.
enough to warrant being the goat.
He's a baby goat. How's that?
He has the potential to possibly be the goat. You
Yeah.
cannot call him a goat. He
For
has
right
not
now.
earned it yet. He has not earned it.
Okay,
So
so
stop
he
it.
wouldn't be the greatest of all time. He is the greatest right now. So, GRN. He's the Gurn.
He's grown. He's grown.
Grown.
He's grown.
Growing.
He's my PM15. What are you talking about?
Oh man. Oh shit. You guys have anything else before we close this out?
I just wanted to talk about the Electronic Software Association, or the ESA, or whatever they're called. They wanted to say that gaming is on the rise thanks to COVID. So we all knew that anyway because we're gamers. So, but
Absolutely.
it just fucking mainstream media is finally saying, oh yeah, I guess,
Well, I mean, I could say right now my game library is pretty damn exciting with all the games that I'm fucking playing right now. And I mean, just look at all the cool shit that we're playing right now. It's fucking fantastic. So, fucking ain't right.
fantastic.
Yeah,
There's
hell
nothing
yeah.
to play right now.
What?
Expand your horizons, Miguel.
Come on,
I
man.
did. I played a Plague Tale. Oh, speaking of which, I recommend a Plague Tale. If you like Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade, I think it's fairly similar to that in the aspect of it's not like action. It's more story based with a little bit of intermittent action. And there's the second one coming out, so and it's going by Microsoft. I thought it was a pretty good game. Visually, I didn't think it was I didn't think it was superior, but then again, it's not AAA. I anticipate the next one to look stunning.
Nice.
Yeah. I got 6 days until New World comes out, which is Amazon's new project, and I can't wait. I already pre-ordered it, so I cannot wait.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a new MMO, PC only.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I did check it out,
Division
Joe.
fucking fix Warzone. Sorry, Chris.
You're fine. I did watch the video, Joe, and I'm enticed. I might get it. Depends. I wanna know what your opinion is on it first.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Closed beta is on the 20th, so which is what 6 days away next
Nice.
week,
Cool.
right? Next week, Miguel, we're good with
Yeah, that would be.
next Tuesday. So I'll be able to play it prior to the podcast. So stay tuned for next week to hear my thoughts and opinions of the closed beta for New World.
Maybe we'll start that good old segment. Joe hates everything. next week after. He
No,
plays
it's just
it.
Sony.
You never know.
No, it's fuck
Oh,
Sony.
no. The segment is Joe hates everything.
Oh, okay. Well, now that
Yeah,
Loki's
it's
done
very
and Bad Batch is the only thing that's still going right now, so I'm gonna be hating on a lot of shit.
Oh, I have to work on his intro.
2-3 weeks. You got
Shang-Chi.
What if?
Oh, what if? Yeah, but what if doesn't really exist though?
I mean,
What if it
yes, it does.
What if it
Technically,
does?
you literally just said that everything exists and everything's canon.
Yeah. I know with the end of Loki, and yes, the finale will kind of explain what if. I get it now. But anyway, congratulations to Richard Sherman for getting arrested for burglary and domestic violence. Yeah, are you mad, bro? Sorry, but I don't know what happened. I don't know the situation. I'm not going to apologize later, but it is what it is.
Just why?
Yeah.
Apparently he was drunk and he tried to break into his in-laws' house. His wife said he didn't hurt anybody, but he was drunk.
And he was talking about killing himself or something.
Yes.
That's what I read. So
Yes. He
get
didn't hurt
help.
anybody.
No,
he didn't
get
actually
help.
commit domestic
and-
violence. He just tried to break into his in-laws' house.
Yeah.
Not that
Get
I'm
help.
defending his actions.
He'll probably still be playing.
Is he on a team?
No, he's a free agent right now.
Oh shit!
Oh.
He hasn't been signed. Then never mind.
No, and then
He'll be
Frank
playing for the
Clark.
Saints.
Congratulations to him. I mean, I get it. Why he's I don't know why he's carrying an Uzi, but yeah, he got arrested in L.A. I think.
It ain't-
L.A.
It ain't Uzi in L.A. I don't know.
Yeah, he had an Uzi
Why
on
would
him.
he carry an Uzi?
I don't know, but he could face up to 3 years in prison.
Good heavens!
So the Chiefs probably might pick up Melvin Ingram. We'll see, but they're looking.
You said
So-
Frank Gore?
Frank Clark.
Frank Clark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Frank
Oh
Clark?
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank the Shark Clark. Yeah.
Frank-
He got arrested in California.
Frank Uzi Clark.
Yeah.
What we're calling him now.
He got kicked out of Michigan. Now he's just gone downhill from there.
I mean, he did okay last year, but yeah. Anyway,
Man,
fucking A.
holy shit! Yeah. Be on the lookout too. I'm gonna probably get some Oculus Quest 2 content out there. Oculus has a new thing now where you can actually record either to the Oculus app, to your PC, or to your headset, and you can record. So there's no lag or anything. So you don't have to like do live stream. So you can just put out for content creators out there that want to put stuff out on YouTube and whatnot, and don't have to do it live. You can do it this way. So I might be putting some things out there because Sniper Elite is just super fun, and I might do a couple just videos out there. I put them on our Console Drones YouTube page. So
We'll do that Townsfolk Tale or whatever the fuck game I
Yeah.
downloaded.
yeah, we can play that. We can record ourselves playing that and craft some shit and put that on there too for sure.
I'm gonna go have sex with a sheep
There you go. Nice.
in VR. To clarify. Anyway, John.
When are we going to get t-shirts?
So we are working on that still. That is in the works. I'm down to drop over $150 for inventory. So
I just got to I got to look at which website we're going to go through and the pricing. I don't want to go through mom and pop place. I want to go through somewhere that's legit where
good stuff.
if anything's fucked up, then we can like, hey, you fucked this up. So, plus I want to get quality stuff. I don't want shit that you throw in the wash once and it starts cracking and fading like
Or shrinking?
20 years. The
Yeah,
glitters.
yeah.
The
Company
glitter's
I got this
coming
shirt
off.
from, I bought another shirt, and it was a different brand of t-shirt that they use. They
Yeah.
printed on a different shirt.
Yeah.
I washed it once, and now it doesn't even go down to my belt. And it's supposed to be an extra large.
It's cut it, dude. Do a midriff, you know. Just let the belly hang, you know.
Yeah, because everybody wants some
Ezekiel
of that.
Elliott.
Yeah, do a Zeke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Zeke has abs.
You know what? I guarantee you, wear that shirt, get a fucking bowl of ice cream, and start OnlyFans.
No.
You will be raking in money.
Money.
from one person.
She'll pay up, dude.
She'll pay. It's not cheating. She's paying you.
Oh
Is
shit.
that how that works?
Yes.
And if it's for money,
It's for money. It's not. If it's for money, it's work. It's not for pleasure. Therefore, it's not cheating.
John's working. Where's John? He's working right now.
It's your body, but it's her choice.
Interesting theory, Joe. I did try to go to the Funko store today. There's a line around the block.
So
Yeah, the Star Wars pops are probably getting ready to drop too.
I guess that was a no-go, huh?
Yeah, I didn't bother.
So fuck that.
they didn't drop anything today, at least on the website. So
Maybe tomorrow it'll be less busy.
tomorrow is Thursday, so probably.
Noise. You guys got any other rando shit?
Find Joe his art series Stormtrooper.
No, concept. Yeah, I got the art series Vader and Stormtrooper ordered. I just need the concept series Stormtrooper with the lightsaber.
I mean, it's a Funko exclusive, John, so it's going to be on one of those days. You're not just going to find it.
Well, no, they have Funko exclusives on the back wall in the store.
It hasn't been released yet online, so you're not going to find it, most likely.
No. I think those are the only pops that I'm waiting for. I got them all. I got, I'm just waiting for the concept series and the art series. Those are my last pops for a while.
Concept series Darth Vader, and it's
right. Yeah, they did C-3PO, R2, Darth Vader, and I think Yoda. Those were the 4. Now they're doing Stormtrooper, Han Solo. I want to say Boba, like the white Boba.
I think there's 2 Stormtroopers.
Yeah. So there's a Stormtrooper with a lightsaber. There's a Stormtrooper without a lightsaber. Han Solo has, I think, a lightsaber. And then there's one more. I don't remember. Luke, maybe? Maybe a concept Luke. I don't remember. But
Well, when they come out, let me know.
Yep.
Sweet.
I don't pay attention.
Sweet. You guys got any other rando? Nope.
No, sir.
All right. Well, this is going to wrap up a lovely episode. This is Chris. I'm going to go play some video games. I am out. Peace.
This is John. I'm going to play some Warzone.
Miguel, I'm going to go get Chipotle.
This is Joe. I don't know. Well, John's going to go to bed soon. So I'll play Townsfolk Tale in VR. How's that?
We can go craft.
There you go. What are you doing? I'm pounding nails. What are you doing? I'm cutting down trees. What are you doing?
Me and that SLR shit right now, Joe.
He's going back into the dark web TikTok is what he's doing.
That's what I'm going to do. So I do that before bed. The dark talk.
Dark talk.
That's the name of the episode. Dark talk.
Dark talk. All right.
Yeah, and it's TOK.
Yep.
All right.
You got it.
Game on, guys.
Game on.
Game on.
This concludes another Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
I know you're here to watch you.